It could be a massive test match for England. This victory will mean they become the #1 test side in the world. England made quite some start too in just the second over. Sehwag was out to the first ball he faced. Broad slammed it down. He felt the ball clip the bat on the way through to Pryor. Strauss agreed, and the review showed conclusively that there was an edge. India 8 for 1. Gambhir and Dravid didn't score quickly, but they did restore some calm. The boundary for Gambhir here, and soon after they brought the 50 up. But Tim Bresnan bowled Gambhir for 38, getting the ball to swing back sharply and nipping in between bat and pad. It was a rare loose stroke from Gambhir, who'd looked set. India 59 for 2. Sachin Tendulkar is amazingly the only Indian to score a Test 100 at Edgbaston, but his poor tour continues, caught by Anderson at third slip. Broad's second wicket, and a big one too. No 100th 100 today for the little master. Then with the last ball before lunch, Bresnan's second wicket, and another biggie, the reliable Dravid out to an absolute corker. It was some session for England's point of view. Andrew Strauss winning the toss and asking his bowlers to do a job, and they nailed it. With 4 top scalps, they leave India in real trouble at lunch. Laxman is still there on 13, but he'll have to prop up India's depleted towel when they resume on 75 for 4. Andrew Strauss will feel fully vindicated after his decision to make India bat first reaped huge rewards in the morning session. And it was more of the same after lunch. Raina the first to go, playing and missing at Anderson's full toss, and out for 4. VVS Laxman made 30, but then went for one pull shot too many here. The ball was scooped straight up to Broad at long leg. He hardly had to move. That's 3 wickets now for Bresnan. India 100 for 6. Wicket number 3 for Broad was Mishra. A teasing full ball just outside off, and a poor shot which was edged through to Pryor. India in the mire at 111 for 7. India needed a hero. Enter MS Dhoni, the captain. He's barely turned up on this tour, but this 6 was some way to introduce himself to the Edgbaston fans. Praveen Kumar was batting with Dhoni and offering up a few boundaries of his own. This loft over Swan's head brought up a much-needed 50 partnership. And Dhoni reached his 50 in style with a drive against the turn past short cover. A half-hearted raise of the bat from India's captain, but a crucial knock. Can it help turn the match? Well, Kumar went just before tea to round off an eventful session. The umpire didn't spot the faint edge on this attempted hook shot, but Strauss did. And on review, the decision was overturned. So India reaching 205 for 8 at tea. It was a lot more than they could have hoped for when they were 111 for 7. But it's another session which England have edged. Another 4 wickets has them right on top of this third Empower Test match. The fact India emerged after tea to bat again on day 1 of this third Empower Test is thanks largely to captain MS Dhoni. And he moved on to 77 before Stuart Broad made him his 4th victim. It was a pitched up delivery and an edge caught by Andrew Strauss. Dhoni's counter-attacking 77 off 96 balls. It spelled the end for India's mini-revival as they were all out 6 balls later. A stunning Alistair Cook catch at Silly Point, giving Anderson his 2nd wicket. The ball somehow lodging itself into Cook's armpit, but they all count. India 224 all out. The quicks doing the damage, Broad and Bresnan with 4 each. Another excellent all-round display by England's bowlers. India have their captain to thank because without Dhoni's 77, it would have been even worse. So England needed a solid couple of hours with the bat to make sure their good work with the ball wasn't wasted. And this was one of Alistair Cook's boundaries. Andrew Strauss too looked in great nick alongside him. A wide one from Srisanth was punished to the offside rope, and that brought up England's 50. And a half-century of his own for Strauss was a fine end to an excellent day for England. It's the captain's first 50 since Sydney in January. So well played Strauss and Cook, and well played England's bowlers too. The captain asked them to bowl out India on day 1, and they delivered with almost a session to spare. In fact, but for Dhoni's 77, England would probably already be ahead in this Test match. As it is, though, England are well on top. They'll resume day 2, 84 without loss, 140 runs behind,